What's on your mind?
Nothing.
Must be something.
Yeah, I'm looking out the window.
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't have taken you with me.
You shouldn't have done it at all. I don't want you to do it.
We'll get better.
Why? Why should it?
I don't know.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, thanks to you all for showing up so numerously.
There are 4 things in life to strive for.
We are very happy to welcome Marius Johansson today.
Love, happiness, power, and beauty.
Of course, I also want to thank you, Marius, for coming and for sharing your time with us.
Pleasure to be here. Thou that hast chosen happiness might soon discover that what you declare to be your inner sanctum will lately blur thy thoughts, neglects a present truth.
So you are going to tell us a little bit about your directing debut and the new independent production, The Monotone of Night.
Fine.
It is 3 days till The Monotone of Night finally premieres. What kind of feeling do you have right now?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me here. I guess it basically feels great. Of course, I'm a little nervous, but I assume that's normal. I mean, if you work for such a long time on a certain project, you certainly want to see the outcome.
You haven't seen the movie yet?
Well, of course I have, several times already, but just eager to know about the viewers' feedback in general and how the people perceive your movie.
And you yourself are content? You are satisfied with the outcome?
Well, yeah. I mean, there are certainly always things that turn out differently than primarily expected, but in general, yeah, it's a great movie.
Some time ago in summer when the days are pretty long and the sun won't set till 8-9 p.m. Just used to get into my car and drive around. Didn't really matter where to. I just drove for the purpose of driving itself, for the purpose of moving. I never knew how dark the world seems when all the light is set. It's like moving into a black wall, and yet these 2 shining eyes illuminate the dark bit by bit and meter per meter. Sometimes you see a friar's lantern slowly coming closer. You You see other cars passing you by. It's like meeting someone whose face you can't see.
You actually written something like a screenplay?
Screenplay.
Yeah, something like a plot.
Why should I?
Because you want it to be perfect.
I want it to be honest, yeah. I want it to be real.
Hey, I'm sorry, I just don't want to disturb you, but I just urgently feel like talking. Yeah, just some so I can sleep a little, yeah. No, yeah, no, yeah, I know you shouldn't, yeah. No, with water, yeah. Listen, that's not my movie, okay? No, we can't show that, okay? I watched it 12 times now, and we can't show that, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I took down some things, yeah. It's bullet points, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're listening. Okay. Okay. So minute 2. That's not a smile, okay? This actor, Jerome, he's not smiling, okay? Okay. We gotta do that again, okay? We gotta shoot that again, okay? Okay. So minute 3, okay? The camera just gotta be up higher, okay? Like 10 or 12 centimeters. Yeah. Yeah, just gotta be up higher, okay? Okay. So we're at minute 5, okay? Minute 5, you see the sky, yeah. And it has this reddish tone, yeah. But I don't want a reddish tone, okay? I want a more pinkish tone, okay? Okay. Yeah, more pinkish tone, okay? Are we close?
Yeah, in fact we are.
How close?
Well, if I'm right, we just have another 60 miles.
Do you think we can make it in 4 days?
I think we'll make it in 3.
Why do you want to do that?
See, we discussed it so often.
No. Why do you want to go to the sea?
Because I've never been at the sea.
You've never been at the sea.
No.
Good Lord, we could have flown.
You don't travel for the purpose of arriving sometime. You travel for the purpose of traveling itself.
You don't fly for the purpose of arriving, Maris. You fly for the purpose of flying. Do you think there's a heaven?
I can't tell.
What do you think is going to happen?
I guess it just might turn black.
Aren't you afraid of that?
Well, when I started thinking about it, I was terrified. Then I thought, well, how should I know what comes next?
What if it just ends if there's nothing?
How should I know what nothing might feel like? Why should it even be better or uncomfortable?
Well, it's definitely not a heaven.
Maybe it's even better. People can't tell what comes afterwards, so they give it a name and lift it up into the sky. They make it something they can hold on to, something they understand. I guess that's human, but what if nothing's the best possible end? I guess we name it all by ourselves, and in the end we share the meaning.
You think so?
I hope so.
What you filming?
The scenery.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long is it going to be?
You mean the whole movie?
Yeah.
I don't really have a fixed time frame.
But you filmed the train ride and the walking, right?
Yeah.
What's the title gonna be?
Smell of the sea.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What do you think the sea smells like?
I guess it smells good.
Yeah?
Yeah, like fish and salt and sand and water.
I watched them, second for second and minute for minute. I studied the lines, look at the actors. I tried to capture every yet so subtle detail. Every laugh, every smile, and every tear. I want to feel every emotion, understand every word they say. And yet I'm failing in any possible way. I don't need actors. I need people. I don't tell tales. I tell stories, told by life itself. I don't want to direct. I want to watch and let go. Let it flow in any direction. Some people wait a lifetime long, only to awaken, only to see what's real. But who am I? Swimming through a deep blue ocean, drowning in an atmosphere of light.
Do you think there are seagulls at the sea?
I guess so.
Do you know that they actually eat the eyeballs out of the castaways even if they're still alive?
Dude, that's disgusting.
They wait till they fall asleep and then they target the eyelids and peck it out.
And how come you know crap like that?
Well, it's true. I saw it on Discovery Channels a few weeks ago. You know that guy who eats the eyeballs of dead animals? That's just so disgusting.
And why would anybody watch that?
Oh, wait.
What you doing?
I'm putting down a stone. It's like a little prayer.
You're praying.
Yeah.
For what?
For you.
You don't need to.
I know.
You know I'm not that kind of person.
Everybody's that kind of person. Everybody's religious in some way. What do you believe in, Marius? Do you think there's a God?
I hope so, but I don't think so.
So who created all that?
I guess nature did. I don't think you need a god to create all that.
So what's nature then?
What do you mean?
Isn't nature just a name?
Well, isn't your god not just a name?
Yes, it is. We can't define what we believe in, so we give it a name, we give it a face, something we can hold on to. I guess someone once said, we name it all by ourselves and yet we share the meaning.
Marius? Marius, are you there?
Marius, what are you doing? The premiere starts in half an hour.
That's not my movie.
Marius, you cannot let them wait any longer. You've changed everything you wanted to be changed. You gotta get dressed now.
If a good actor cries, you see the tears streaming down his face. If he laughs, you see the joy within his eyes. What if a good actor dies?
Marius, we don't have time for this now. You gotta get ready.
I heard you say that art was the closest copy of life.
Marius!
How far would you go for the most honest movie? The truest emotion? Would you burn yourself with glistening coals just to be able to scream? Would you take a life if you ought to play a murderer?
Marius, what are you talking about?
Would you sacrifice a moment just to bend it on a screen? Hey, I just wanted to tell you that I'm fine right now. I don't want you to be frightened, and most of all, I don't want you to be worried because of what happened. That Theo accompanied me doesn't mean he's involved. It means that he sits next to me, even if he doesn't understand it either. You all will, most probably, just ask yourselves why. It's hard to explain, it's a feeling of pure emptiness, which accompanied me since I've first seen what they call to be my movie. I was shocked. I couldn't breathe. And yet I couldn't change it. Actors will always be acting.
story will always remain a story. This was my last and only movie. It won't show a tale, it will be true. It will be honest. I truly love you all. Sun sets over the world, but let the stars ignite the dusk, though they shall not shine, if darkness were not black, and thou shalt not be filled with pain, thus I have left. I might just float into the sky, I might just chase around the sun, or fragile beauty, better fly, what never ends has not begun.
Let's say, once upon a time in the West.
Really?
Yeah. Or Crash.
Crash?
You've never seen Crash?
No, I don't think so.
That's actually a really good one.
What about the Monotone of Night?
What do you mean?
Well, it's your movie.
I know.
So what about it?
I don't know. I guess I like that one more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we close?
You smell that?
Smell what?
It's water. Sand and water. So taste, an icy taste, and watch as life implodes, more wrecking than a star.
What are you doing? So, we're close.
You chose to shut the light. Disease aside thy dream. And yet this light is beauty. It fades, but still it sprouts. I'm sorry there were no seagulls.
It's okay.
Thanks for coming with me.
Thanks for taking me along.
Today, I awoke with a feeling of peace. I saw the sun set over the cradle of humankind, a vicious sphere of fire, illuminating the dark, casting shadows on a wall. What remains of a story long been told? Is it thoughts or sorrow? A picture once shot?
and will the wind, and its never-resting eager, blur all thy steps? So may the sun yet shine the coming day. I do not shed no tear, if candles will be blown, a spark ignites the dark. As day will pass, so will I, though thou shalt not cry, if something ends. So you got the money. We've gone through the plan and you know what to do. Do you know what to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So the camera will record my leaving, okay? It will stop filming after a few hours, okay? That's a list of scenes. Just tells you how to cut the bits and pieces. And that's a letter to you, T. Just read it when you return. Thank you for everything you've done, okay? I want to thank you for being my companion, for walking along this path with me.
No, Marius, please.
It's okay. We gotta go to where we're going. Just think of me and smile, okay? I don't want you to feel bad if you think of me. Think of me and smile, okay? It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna turn around now, okay? And not look back. You're gonna get into the train, okay? And not look back. In 2 hours you call the police. You're gonna do all the things I told you to. But not look back. Okay? You're gonna get into the train, okay? You're gonna close your eyes now. And count to 60. Don't open your eyes, okay? And count to 60. I'm gonna let loose now. Okay? Start counting. Now. See the subtle leaf be carried by a breeze, a bright, deep blue. The dusk did not yet cease. The fiery sphere just sets, drowning in thy sea, and yet it will return, bewildered. Agony. The robin chants. Thus no one hears his tune. It is but just a moment. Will always end too soon. I walked across thy mountains. I swam across that lake. And thus the word besides me, from cradle to the wake. I feel the air get thicker, my stream runs dry within. I dream of past and snicker, how joyful it has been. But now it all comes lower, comes resting, and will fade. Thus I will now return to where the stars were made. So thus the outbound rhythm, yet strive for mounts in brightest green. Imagine there is beauty, unwilling to be seen.
Shouldn't have taken you with me.
Shouldn't have done it at all. You think there are seagulls at the sea?
I guess so. You say that art was the closest copy of life?
Marius!
Would you sacrifice a moment just to bend it on a screen?